Okay, so there we go. I'll let the players know they're good to go. Good to go. Alright, so we're just going to be waiting for opening hands, then let's see what this matchup turns into. Sean is not confident about his matchup. I mean, he certainly wins for coolest deck.
Oh, Splinter Twin comboing people. I mean, it's not legal in Modern anymore.
That's true. I I'm
Sean
fine with
gets.
it in every other format, but modern. It just seemed a little. I don't
I mean, Modern. If it's a halfway decent card, it gets banned. So,
know. Sean pulls up the no
so
land.
yeah, he has to mulligan.
So
Sean
it's
won the die
his.
roll though, so I mean, at least he has that.
And he's got steam vents.
Hey guys, he got a Force of Will in his hand. He had Force of Will pitch that. Uh,
Mental misstep.
oh
That
my
he.
god, he has Steam Vents in his deck. I forgot about that. I would
steam
never
vents.
advise playing Steam Vents. I'll just play more fetch lands.
Oh man, steam vents. He's going for the full modern feel. Steam vents tapped your turn. You're gonna die on turn 4.
I thought it was
So
a fetch land at first. It's not. No. With a fetch land, that's actually a very good hand because you can brainstorm and shuffle away
right.
cards. But it's a Steam Vents. Oh man.
So I kind of don't like Matt's keep here. It doesn't really do anything, but I guess
Doesn't
if you've got strip waste, mox, you can
Yeah,
draw
he's
something.
gonna lead with the Wasteland, probably unless Sean plays a Mox here, gets a Mox off this preordain, and then he's gonna hope that he can top deck a Sphere or something.
There's a card. Preordains and finds an ancestral recall. So he draws Chalice, right, and plays Chalice for 1. Oh, he just Lodestone. Oh, there you go.
So I don't wait. I personally don't want a Lodestone here. I probably Wasteland. But he might go with the Lodestone. He'll probably go with the Lodestone.
I feel like Lodestone is Force of Will bait, and if you go waste, tangle, you can really get ahead.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I want to try to get my Lodestone on the table. So Lodestone's just gonna eat a Force of Will if he has one.
I mean, it's going to eat
Um,
one regardless. So, no matter how many cards in hand he has, he's still going to get that Lodestone
yeah,
Force of Will
but
unless
my
he draws
Wasteland's
something
also
better.
uncounterable. Um, so if I Wasteland him, then he can't do anything about it at all. We'll see what he ends up.
Asking for permission for his moxes. Very polite. Yes, you get your 2 moxes, no worries. I feel like he's just going to go for the Lodestone. He's just seeing that, oh no, he goes for the Wastelands. He likes your play of just going waste you, then play a
Yeah.
big guy. Sean's about to take 2 damage to cast this Ancestral Recall.
So he's really got to hit a land here now,
Takes 2.
and then he's gonna
Takes
get strip
2.
mined again.
Yeah. Sorry, Sean, but take 2. That's just a little. I take 2 from my land to play. Well, you know what? Before fetch lands, people were playing those pain lands, so this taking
Yeah,
damage
I
to
mean,
cast my Ancestral is not that crazy.
it's not that. I mean, it
Does
is crazy now
no.
that we have other options. If he strip mines here, this game is pretty much over. We'll given that he started with the Wasteland, I'm pretty sure he'll follow with the strip mine, but we'll see.
There's another workshop. I feel like he's gonna get a bit like your opponent just cast Ancestral, but he didn't play any Moxes. Like, without
Okay.
perfect
No, he
information,
goes with the okay.
yeah, you
So
want to play
yeah,
Lodestone.
yeah, no, yeah. Without perfect, I mean, yeah, I still like strip mining, but
Yeah,
I just like keeping them off Gush and
that seems a big one, keeping them off of guys. But I think he just wanted to threat. Feel like he. I think he just wants to make it for the Ancestral. I think the Ancestral is like, okay, I need to start making
yeah,
up some ground, that sort of thing.
he's really got to hit a land on this brainstorm,
Really does, or he's in bad trouble.
and hopefully a fetch
Hopefully
land.
a fetch land, or it's just 3 lands. I think he would take 3 lands at this point. Land.
There you
There's
go.
a
That's
gush.
perfect.
That's what he wants. So I would put
It seems
back
put
misstep.
back a deceiver and a misstep. Yeah,
Yeah.
shuffle and shuffle them away.
Help the top deck again. Although he does a bolt for future lodestones, which is nice.
He's gonna get stuck on the rectangle wire, unless Matt draws something else.
Tangle here seems really good. He wants one more land. Oh, there's a thorn.
There's a thorn, so he's gonna get now. Now it's gonna be tangle and thorn, which is
Yeah, he definitely wants to save his strip. Actually, he could go workshop, play the sword, and then play the thorn, and just got all of his permanents out there. He could tap all of his stuff. He'll tap, doesn't even get
yeah. He
affected
could.
by it.
I don't know. There is some benefit to just holding the sword as surprise value later. So
As long as he
yeah,
realizes he
yeah,
can't cast the sword anymore.
yeah. So now he's not gonna cast the sword.
Play
I'll probably go.
strip.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess there's no reason to strip because he just gets that stuff tapped down.
Um,
I kind of like
I don't,
holding on to
I
strip
don't,
to
I
counter
don't
any
love it.
future.
If I'm Sean, I gush there.
Yeah, he didn't gush. He just doesn't want to pick up.
Well, unless he didn't. Well, Matt. Okay, yeah,
Nah.
he didn't gush. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You're losing the land. It's gonna get tapped down anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Unless he just draws a land. No, just another twin.
And he has nothing in his hand. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
definitely gush there. Um, this game is well. Matt's
There's,
also draw threat.
yeah, there's
There's
no
no pressure on him.
yeah, there's no clock. Keeps the jet untapped for future dismembers.
Okay. Well, there's a factory. This could end very quickly with that sword.
A lot of
So
mana every turn though.
the sword is uncounterable. He's gonna whack him for. Oh, he needs to draw a mana
Yeah,
source,
I was
right?
about to say he has to draw land in order for that to work.
Okay. That sword deals 9 extra damage.
Yeah, he's got a full hand, huh?
He definitely wants to draw that mana source.
Yeah, so his gush would have drawn him into Splinter Twin Gush. It would have had the land drop, so plays a
Yeah,
land.
and then he could have replayed his lands, and he scoops.
Yeah, he scoops. I mean, definitely should have gushed there, but who knows how that would have.
I mean, it doesn't win him the game, but I
Yeah.
think it keeps him alive longer.
So sideboarding. So we'll go to Sean's first. So Sean's sideboard, he's got Pulverize and Hercules. That's what he's going off of. He's gonna take out the packs. So he's got Pact, Flusterstorm, Mental Misstep. That's 8 cards with only 7 sideboard cards. He has to leave in something stupid, I guess. Well, no, he probably wants Pact for. I don't know. Does he play Dismember? No, that's a different. He doesn't play Dismember in his list. So it's gonna be take out. Well, Misstep doesn't do anything. I guess he gets to keep in the packs because at least they pitched a Force of Will. Take out 2 Flusterstorm, 3 Mental Misstep for Pulverize Hercules.
Yeah, I
Seems
did
pretty
not even
good.
notice he was playing Pact of Negation.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 Hercules, 2 Pulverized, 2 Tormod's Crypts. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 7 cards. You can bring on the Grafdigger's Cage just because it's a permanent.
That would be quite the play. And then on Matt's side, he's got Ghost Quarter, Crypts, Relics, Worm Coils, Crucible, Sphere, Metamorph, Chalice. I could see him, well, if he loses this game, he'll probably bring in the Chalice, but the Chalice is probably going to stay on the sideboard. GD doesn't seem like it does very much. I could see bringing in the Worm Coils just because they're big.
Yeah, I don't even know if he needs to do anything really, but the Worm Coil. I mean, if he wanted the Worm Coil in this matchup, it probably would have been in the main deck. I'm not sure Gain Life does anything for him here.
Not just gain life, just more threats.
Yeah, okay. If he gets and it survives the Pulverize. Maybe wants a Sphere and the Chalice. I think those are supposed to be for blue.
Chalice on the draw doesn't seem good.
We can jump in at 1, right? Shuts
Yeah.
off his bolts.
Yeah, that's true. But I kind of like Chalice on the play because Chalice for 1 on the play just shuts off all the cantrips, and I
mean,
think if you
Jit is probably the only card I want to board out. So
yeah.
like I would look at this more like what does he want to board out more so than what do you want to board in. And Jit is probably the only thing I'm taking out. So I probably just switch Jit, I guess, and Sphere then.
I definitely want the other sphere. Well, the one sphere, actually. That's just sphere number. Oh, no, yeah. He's
It's the
got
fourth sphere.
fourth sphere. Rules question, and then we should be good to go. All right, so we should be good to go back to the game. So game 2, we got Sean on the play. Hopefully, Sean doesn't have to mulligan again. Like, he's just, I don't know, that's his third mulligan in a row. He's yet to keep a 7-card hand. Oh, come on, this time,
Yeah.
7-card hand. Come on, let's make a game out of it, not just him spinning his wheels and not drawing anything.
Well, I'm gonna ask him all again, so good for Sean.
Now, he's so sure that Workshop's on the top. He's got this.
He's just gonna windmill slam it right under the table. I don't need to draw this card. It's just gonna go right into play.
And that's keepable.
That's definitely a keep.
That's
yeah.
keepable.
Time walk and then I'll probably time walk right away and then ancestral.
Time Walker is just an explore.
Yeah, it's 0 mana explore. I mean, it becomes more and more mana as the game goes on because of all the spheres, and that's a
true.
keep for Matt. He has to keep that.
Yeah, he definitely has to keep that. That
He gets
is.
Scry, and he gets double sphere in turn 1.
No, only
So
single sphere. Oh no, he has a Mox. Yeah, you're right. Double sphere.
it's a Lotus. Yeah,
I
you
didn't
can either
see
go
them.
double sphere or you can go hanger back sphere.
He just wants to go sphere.
Yeah, sphere, and then he's a wasteland.
Because he can bait out the first sphere, and then second sphere just resolves. Good. So he's scried and saw Mox Pearl.
Did he keep it?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
kept it. He just wants to make a big hanger back, wants more permanent mana. I could see that, yeah, because he wants to
Well,
use the wasteland.
Yeah, it lets him play his hanger back too if only one of the spheres sticks after turn 1. Or it lets him play both the spheres turn 1 and wasteland.
That's true.
Which
Also,
it's actually pretty incredible.
yeah, he definitely wants to walk right away. Just because, how much is that walk gonna go for the next one? Yeah, that's definitely good.
You usually want to walk right away against shops. Against some other decks, you can hold. Yeah, it's good to hold it sometimes for a good chance, but here I definitely walk right away.
All right, so he's just gonna throw out the ancestral.
Hope they don't land.
Hope they don't land on. Give him a land. If he gets no land again.
It's no land again. This game's over.
Yeah, it's double sphere.
He's not gonna beat double sphere.
Come on. Oh, he's double force though. He'll have double force, and his hand will be Splinter Twin, Sudden Shock.
But Matt knows he doesn't have a land now, so
yeah,
Matt's definitely gonna be thinking about wastelanding right now.
I mean, you could still do all those plays and still get double force.
Yeah.
So, Mox, wasteland,
Definitely sphere.
Yeah,
wasteland.
Yeah, he could worry about
given that he missed the land drop.
So eat your land. I guess he's gonna go for sphere first.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a purpose to, because if the sphere gets countered, then he could just drop his hanger back and his sphere.
Yeah, he eats Preordain. He wants that Snapcaster Mage to give him another ancestral, but
He's gonna do the wasteland. Okay. And this second sphere is also gonna get forced.
oh, he doesn't even want to go for second sphere. He doesn't want to break his Lotus. I can see that. Because if he resolves sphere, his next turn he can make a form. Oh my god.
Yeah, and you know Sean doesn't have any blue mana, so and that's also a big thing
Yeah.
here for not using it.
I mean, for people bagging on the fact that he's playing modern cards, like, what if those Splinter Twins were Oath of Druids? And he just drew off his ancestral, nothing, no lands. And I guess that's a bad example, but combo cards junking up somebody's hand. Like, he has a lot of other cards he could draw
It's his
and
mana
lands.
base that's been killing him here, not really his.
Yeah, not his
Water
card
cards.
selection. You see Eden Exarch? Yeah. Later Sphere. Matt has no lands, so he might be able to draw out of this. Oh, there's
Matt has
one.
nothing. Actually, Matt just doesn't really have anything.
Yeah, he wants to break Lotus for Tanglewire. Like, so Sean's
Sean has
drawn.
no mana and Matt has nothing. So
Oh, here's
okay.
Lodestone
Matt has a
Golem.
Lodestone Golem now, which is obviously huge. Now Sean needs to draw something.
He's draw Lightning
And he-
Bolt. Lightning Bolt would be
Lightning
pretty
Ball
good.
off the top is the best thing he could draw right now, I think.
Yeah, because he can't snap anything. But he has that sudden shock and Urkel's Recall, which
Okay,
is
circles is too much mana.
yeah, it's uncastable.
So is Pulverize. His sideboard cards are.
True, his cyber cards are useless right now.
If that was a Ingot Chewer, those would be a great times for Sean.
Yeah, there's 5. Oh, he just drew a Metal Morph, so it can't do anything. And he draws an Exarch. Exarch number 2. Yeah. He draws Soul Ring. That's
So now we have
something.
2 Lodestones. This game
Yeah.
it's over. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna Soul Ring, Metamorph on the Lodestone, and
Yep.
that's it.
Yep. That's a quick one.
Okay, you were right. Yeah, that was a blowout.
Well, it's he the one hand he can't mulligan, he gets land screwed again. Like how many lands is he playing? He just gets land screwed every
I
time.
don't know.
Maybe that's
Yeah,
why he
you
plays Storm because he needs 2 lands and he's fine. He just gets land screwed all the time. And he
Yeah,
draws
It
a
really
land.
did not matter what the rest of what the other 40 cards in his deck were because he just didn't draw any lands.
If he had drawn that land a turn earlier, he could have actually Hercules Recalled in response to the Metal Morph, and it would have slowed him down for a turn. It would have actually saved him some damage.
Okay. I did not realize this. He's only playing 11 lands.
He's only playing 11 lands.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He's playing 11 lands, and he's not even playing the Soul Ring. He's playing only 7 artifact mana, so that's 18 mana sources.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's Metamorph, not Metal Morph. My bad. Sorry. I'm being corrected. I'm being corrected in chat. I'm saying Metal Morph instead of Metamorph.
Yeah. Metal Morph would be a better name, but it would make more sense.
I guess.
But yeah, I think the L was a better name, so you're renaming the card. It's okay.
I am not known for my pronunciations. I'm just gonna go with that.
Why is he not scooping?
Oh, he is scooping. Give him the GGs. He's just not
okay.
exiting out of the game. All right, so quick game 1, quick match 1. We'll be back in a couple with Josh versus Brian. Hopefully it's a little more interactive than this one. Mulligan's killing Sean once again.